So the introduction to the 2021 series of altcoin predictions. I'll pick 5. We're going to look at 2020 first though. So hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please do slap on a like, leave a comment, subscribe and hit that bell button. It does make a big difference. Please though, be careful in the comments. There is some savage people pretending to be me saying, do you want to make some money? Well, if it is that, just ignore them, please. Anyways, let's go on, let's go forward and look at what I did last year essentially. So look, I did this in December, November time last year, this time last year. And we're going to talk about essentially what I talked about in December and going into January as well with these coins essentially, right? So I kind of like start of December, I did an introduction about what I'm going to do, and then I picked 5 coins. Now we're going to go over these 5 coins, how they did, and then we're going to, starting from tomorrow essentially, we're going to pick some new coins and just do the odd little video here and there throughout December and pick some picks essentially. Disclaimer though, no financial advice, and also some of these coins I will not hold, okay? I've got my 7 picked, they're ready to go. I'm not looking to add any further positions. I'm looking to grow my current positions in the dips, not adding a new coin essentially. So there'll be a few little surprises. There'll be some that you may know, there'll be some that you won't. But we're going to talk about these 5 first. We're going to go over them and I'm going to explain how the video format will work. So we all know that obviously Bitcoin's going to the moon. We don't want to just talk about Bitcoin, we want to talk about the other opportunities out there. So what the plan is for this, I will be doing a video as in pretty much once a week for the next, next 5 weeks or so, give or take. So every Monday or something, I don't know, I'll pick a day. And we're going to pick one coin. I'm going to do an overview of it. We're going to do a when to invest and a future prediction. Okay, it'll be a nice simple format for people to follow and see how it goes. It'll be much better than last time, but you can obviously view those videos if you so wish to. And I claim that these 5 coins would do well in 2020. I think I've done all right. I think they're okay. You know, realistically, I think they've done well over the course of the year. Probably made some good money, and we're going to go over them. So let's find out how they did. So we'll look at VeChain first because it's first that I've put on the list. Today's doing very well. As you can see, the current level's doing well. And when we go back in time and we look at like the start of the year, in terms of when was it? Where did the year start, Ash? There we go. So if we're looking at that in terms of that alone, it's already done all right. We know that, you know, when you look at current prices, you know, when I was recommending this, the video was actually done in around December time. So when you consider the fact of, you know, it wasn't even a cent, which is crazy. So current prices, 212%. Went a lot higher though, obviously the highest of the year, 343%. So that would have been a great little hodl for anyone involved in this market looking at VeChain. VeChain is a one that I hold. VeChain is a one that I admire a lot. I think it is a good, solid company, a good, solid asset to hold, and they've got some amazing developments coming in terms of the future. What they've got already now in terms of Walmart, China, you got Renault, you got BMW, all the stuff that they've got with transparency to, you know, solve the counterfeiting market. It's huge. So that's VeChain. Done all right. Done all right. Good start. Good start. Moving on to the next one. We'll look at is XRP. Now this is the laggard. Apologies for some randomness on my chart. I'll just remove that. Often talk about this as the laggard. The one that hurts the most, one that's the worst to hold. And finally today, or yesterday essentially, this weekly chart is looking really, really good. I don't hold XRP anymore, and I'm going to explain that decision in a second, but we'll do the statistics. Going from obviously the start of the year, so we had start of the year roughly about here, 19 cents, huge run, COVID crash, another run, crash, boom, right? So 150%, not too bad. Now let me explain why, because some people have commented saying, why have you sold? I'm not sold because I don't like it. It's because I find there's better opportunity in the market. Basically, a coin that I've covered recently, reserve rights, has taken that place. I was in profit in XRP. I've been stacking for quite a while with XRP in terms of the lows. I got an order in like 14 cents at one point, which was absolutely savage. And I took the opportunity about 4 weeks ago to sell most of that bag. Yeah, I could have got a lot more in terms of returns, but RSI, if you look at that chart, has done mega runs. It's up 200% since I bought. So that's why. It's not because I don't like it. It's not because I'm unsettled with it going down or whatever. I think, I've always maintained this. I think if you were buying at like 30 cents and below, you've probably got a good little level there. And showing it here. But there is a lot of hype fundamentals. And personally, I think that RSI is a better coin to buy for the returns, in my opinion anyways. So that's done all right. Okay, happy days. The next one, we'll look at Tezos. The one that's been irritating me more recently, as you can see by this chart. This one's the one that's probably not as done as well, because it done very, very well over the course of the year, and then it's just died. And like this has been the trade I've been waiting for about 4 weeks. If you've been on my premium channels, if you've been on Learning Crypto, by the way, check out that Learning Crypto channel. I've been talking about this for ages, like, right, this has done a massive dump over the course of September. It's gonna correct, right? It's starting to go now. We've found a bottom and say, hoo-hoo, yay. So I'm waiting for a pullback to get in to ride the next few waves up, basically. But this has been the one that's probably the worst performer. As you can see here, where the fucking hell? Actually, no, it's not too bad. Oh, actually, fucking, sorry, I thought I was like up here. I don't know what I was looking at. I was like, oh, no, it's actually in profit, luckily. So if go from like the 1st January, for example, again, had a monster move, dumped. Had a monster move, dumped. Here's the next move, right? We'll see what happens with this. But as you can see here, current live prices, it's actually up 100%. So that's not too bad, you know, when you think about it, considering it could have been a lot worse. Could have been literally break even. But yeah, as I say, another one I don't really hold. I used to hold it. I used to stake it, but I got rid of it. I wasn't really that turned on by it. One of those things. But yeah, I did think it would do very, very well over the course of 2020. It's actually shown it had done well, but it hasn't maintained it, which is a bit irritating due to what it's got. The reason why I picked it was because it was very, very simple to build on, very, very simple to stake, and it had a lot of interest at the time. And yeah, it's actually shown why that interest kind of transpired throughout the year. It got up to like $4, nearly $5, $4.50, not bad. So moving on to the next best thing in terms of the alternatives in blockchain, Cardano. Again, hello. Weekly levels, perfect, as you can see. But this one's a real solid performer. You know, smart contracts are coming, so that's going to create a lot of hype as well. And again, another one that I've held on for a while now. Again, going from the lows to now, this is up 375%, give or take, which is good. You know, that's not bad. And again, it's looking like a nice wave formation. It's on a nice retracement. It's now pushing towards yearly highs and potentially break it. If it goes beyond this, we're looking at 19 cents. I've tweeted about that before on Learning Crypto Twitter. So yeah, good solid performer. Another one that I hold. So out of the ones that I've got here, just to let you know, I hold 2 of them, 3 of them I don't. So you may see what could happen in the next few videos in terms of some that I will not hold. Moving on into the next and last one was actually an exchange token, was OKB. Basically, I was going, right, you know what? I think exchange tokens might do all right this year. And I picked this one reason. It was brand new. OKX is quite a big exchange. It's quite notorious. It's not. Okay, I'm going to go into this a bit more. Had a few little hiccups recently, but I picked this over the likes of Crow and Binance Coin. Even though Crow did very, very well throughout the year, but tanked. This one was relatively new. And it's actually done all right throughout the year. It had some severe crashes. So look at the state of the COVID crash. It's ridiculous. But going from the start of the year again, you know, current live prices up 158%. So not bad at all. Quite happy with those picks. And moving on into the videos that I'm going to do, obviously educational sort of stuff, talking about certain coins that I like and I think will do very, very well. Be the similar sort of format. We're going to go over it. I'll probably revisit it in 6 months, which I did this year as well. Which was quite good if you've seen those videos. But if you are new to the channel, these are pretty much my opinion based off what I think in 2021 will do all right in terms of altcoins. It might not, it might do crap. But I will pick stuff with good fundamentals, good kind of use case as well, not crap. I'm not going to be shilling shit, basically, because I don't agree with it. I am getting to the point now of pulling triggers on certain people, which will be fun. But research will be done. I will do chart analysis and future predictions. There we go. Predictions. There we go. So just be careful with some of it. I will do a when to invest within it. So ultimately what will happen there is I will do the chart and I'll look for places where you can dollar cost average as a potential entry. I know people will come and go, it might never hit there. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, great, go for it. So overall, they're the 5. Every single one of them did all right. Happy day, that's good. Bangkok. But next year might be a bit harder depending on when I do the videos, because ultimately they might be a lot higher. We'll see where they go. But again, like anything, buy low, sell high, right? Profits should be taken. Like, look at Tezos, for example. It went up so high and it dumped half and more than half the price, essentially. It's crazy. From $4.50 down to $1.80 throughout that year. You've got to remember and realize those profits. So enjoy. I'll see you again very, very soon.